They're up. One hand on this camera.
Well, come on,
My
man.
seatbelt is being arrested.
As long as your hands are up, that's fine.
I'm not resisting.
As long as your hands are
I
up.
was unlawfully.
Okay, come on
Sir,
up.
please do not touch me, sir.
Keep your phone out.
Sir, please do not touch me.
See, that's where we're coming to a disagreement.
It's not about
I'm
this.
giving you to the count of
I'm
three.
being-
Don't do
Oh,
this.
sir,
Don't do it.
I'm
Don't
not
do it,
touching
man.
this officer. It's
Don't
on
do
camera.
it.
My hand is by
Step
my
out of
head.
the car right
I'm
now.
being threatened.
Now you're
I'm being
under arrest.
threatened.
Now
I'm
you're
being
under arrest
threatened,
for
sir.
disobeying the
I
lawful
was
commands
being
of an officer.
disobeying.
I'm
I
giving
was
you
unlawfully
to the count
detained.
of three.
This officer has threatened me, and I'm
One,
making it known I am no threat to this
two,
officer. I've been threatened.
watch the show,
My
folks.
life is in danger. My life is in danger.
How do you like that? How do you like that? Huh? Put your hands behind your back.
What's up, YouTube? This your boy Big Channel B-I-G. Whoa, wait. Is this thing on? It's on. B-I-G-S-H-A-N-N-O-N. And I'm back again with another video. Or you can call me the ghetto officer. However you want to call me. It doesn't matter to me. Now, I'm going to be talking about a very controversial video that's going on right now in Virginia. Now, Trooper named Charles Hewitt. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that name correctly or incorrectly, but if it is incorrect, I do apologize. I'm terrible with names, and we're going to be talking about what's the young fella's name, Mr. Derek Thompson. I don't know if that's accurate. I'm just looking at the article right now. Came across my desk. Now, I strongly believe nowadays people see a video and take off with it. People see a video, read a couple comments, and get all emotionally charged up, and they want to voice their opinion and make it bigger than what it is. So I'm going to give you a somewhat of detailed background about the situation that occurred between the Trooper Charles Hewitt and Mr. Thompson. So this is all going to be public information, so y'all can look it up for yourselves. So this is going to be NBC News, and you can just type in his name and it should come up. This is what it is. I'm reading from my laptop. It's going to be Wednesday, April 20, 2019. This is, dang, it's been this long. State police said that 4:15 on April 20, 2019, Thompson was stopped for expired inspection decal. During the stop, the state police said they said that the trooper confirmed that Thompson was driving with a suspended driver license. Now, just depending on where you at, as far as like state-wise, please, if you got something going on with your license, please check into it before you get behind the wheel of a car. Because 9 times out of 10, or 10 times out of 10, you're going to be going to jail for driving on a suspended license. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay? Different jurisdictions and local jurisdictions have you to render or submit your driver license back or give it up until you handle that situation, just depending on what state you're at. So please check your DMVs and your local information regarding your license, and just make sure your license is good before you get behind a vehicle. So now going back to the details. So all of us, with this trooper, he detected a strong odor of marijuana coming inside the vehicle, or Thompson vehicle. Okay. So a couple minutes, 10 minutes into to this video, or to the traffic stop, Mr. Charles Hewitt placed him under arrest. Verbally told he placed him under arrest. He's not physically under arrest, he's verbally under arrest at the same time. What's the difference? There's no difference. It's just letting the camera know that, hey, you're under arrest. You know that you're under arrest. And guess what? You're gonna be arrested right now. So going back to the video, at this point in time, what he said, 10-15 minutes, Mr. Thompson was refusing to get out of the car. And at this time, Mr. Thompson picked up his cell phone. So, and I you know, this is me, personal preference. If you want to record, that's fine. There's no law saying that you cannot record the police. You can record us. For all I care, you can record. But guess what though? You're recording, I'm recording. So if anything were to transpire, it's both on video. I don't see why a lot of officers don't have an issue with that. Sometimes you never know. That camera might be for the benefit of you. So to fellow officers, please stop telling the public to, film you. Stop. You're a public servant. You always gonna have a magnifying glass on you, regardless of what you're doing, whether it's good or bad. People gonna have a new cell phone. This is not the 1990. That's another video. So going back to the video. So it goes back to the video. Mr. Thompson's in the driver's seat, and at this point in time, this is where we're gonna agree to disagree. I do not agree with the choice of words that the Virginia trooper, Mr. Charles Hewitt, said. That's the only issue I have with this thing. Now, was him forcing him out the car like that? Did I have an issue with that? No. Was there another way you could have handled going about that? Yes, and I'm going to explain why. So anyways, going back to what he says, Mr. Trooper, you can see on video, he reaches inside and pulls the door open. And the guy said, you're illegally entering my car. People, I would just want to let you know this. Once your car's pulled over, technically you're seized and you're under arrest at the moment. So I just let that settle in. So going back, Mr. Thompson said, hey man, you can't do that. So now at this time, you know, tensions is rising. So this is where Mr. Charles Hewitt said, and like I said, I have an issue with it. I have a strong issue with it. He said, take a look at me. I'm an effing specimen right here, buddy. You gotten on my last nerve. So at this time, Mr. Thompson panned around. And he's looking around to see who's all around. And he said he's surrounded by cops. And this is going back to, well, I feel like it could be an alternative. So I don't think the car was on. I don't think it was on at all. So at this point in time, if I were to, I would ask him to remove the keys out of the vehicle. So it's just for assurance that I don't get the hell ran over and none of my fellow officers get the hell ran over. So that's what I would have done first. So if I see another officer on the side, if I'm talking to him, if I have him in the car, if everything was going according to what I said, I would have that officer to push him. If he feel comfortable though, I would have the officer to go on the other side and push him out, and I'm dragging him out. I'm dragging his ass out with me, and we all gonna be on the ground. But the thing is, I think there should be a policy with everywhere, which I think is a great tactic. If there is 4 people on scene and it's only one individual, everybody should be assigned a specific limb. Hey man, you get the arms, you get the torso, you get the legs, and the other person, you could be just an extra person, an extra set of eyes to watch. Everybody don't have to dog pound on them. You know, everybody can get a assigned limb, and I can assure you that can be a more easy tactical way to subdue somebody. So anyways, going back to what he's saying, and this is another thing. This is what Mr. Thompson said, hey man, hands up. I'm no threat right now. So how I perceive that is like, perfect example. Hey man, I'm gonna give you this water bottle. Here you go. And you reach out to take it, and he still got a grasp of it. Like, let go of it. Let go. He's being passive aggressive. He's being, hey, I'm doing what you're saying, but I'm not doing what you're saying. It's like if you tell your kid, hey, stop, don't touch me. And they got your hand in your face, enticing it. You just adding fuel to the fire. So, and this is why I still have another issue with him, Charles Hewitt. I'm going to give you one more chance. You can bring that with you. I'll let you film the whole thing. You're going to get your ass whooped in front of the fucking Lord and all creations. I have an issue with that. You don't have to say that to get your point across. Let your actions get your point across. Do not give other people fuel to add to the fire. Everything is already intensified 10 times. And you just added a big ass gas tank to what's already been lit. Don't do that. So going back to Mr. Charles Hewitt, another thing that he has an issue with, and another thing I have an issue with, just from cop. He says that, let me find it, I don't want to misquote him or anything like that. He said, look to him, this guy's a savage. This dude looks into the camera. He said, watch the show. That's fucked up. Excuse my French, but that's messed up. You don't do that, especially in the time of what's going on. You feel me? That does not look good to the public view. I mean, I get what he was doing. He's trying to show that, hey man, I'm the macho, this is my scene. You're not gonna disrespect me in front of my other officers. That's how some officers think. I'm not saying all officers think like that. Some officers think like that. So, and he proceeded to do what he felt was reasonable to subdue Mr. Thompson. Now, I'm sorry. Now, with that being said, that's when the camera falls and you can see nothing but the cars. One more thing, I forgot one more thing. So Thompson, attorney said that his client was forcibly thrown face down onto the pavement, causing cuts and aberrations to his face and left leg. And that Hewitt put either his elbow or knee in Thompson's neck while he was placed in handcuffs. Of course, that wasn't video. This is gonna boil down to an integrity check between the officer who was on scene. So I cannot speak on that. So until the facts come out from the other officers what happened, or even the trooper himself come out that said, yeah, I did that, they could possibly get swept on the road. I want justice for everybody. Officers, dogs, cats. I want justice for everybody. That's how I'm a fair person all across the board. So that was that. So my final thoughts on it. If the traffic stop was good, verifying that his license were suspended, and I don't have an issue with all the traffic stop within itself. What I do have an issue with is the language that was saying, hey, I'm finna whoop your ass in front of everybody. I have an issue with that. Do you look into the camera and say, watch the show? Then grab him, throw him on the ground, and you still talking shit. After that, you're supposed to be done. Period. You know? But y'all let me know what's in the comment section of how you feel about this. Do you think it was he was justified into what his actions were? Forcing him out the car, face down, you know. Do you agree with the choice of words that he said? Let me know in the comment section. Also, you know, I like a good debate. I like a good debate. So please let me know what you think. And this is your boy Big Shano, aka the Ghetto Officer. And I'm out.